Hey, Freedom Rose here. I was doing some more spring cleaning, right? And I came across a writing I did back in November 4th of 2025. Back when I was just starting this. You see two sisters there? You see that? I do channeling. Oh, let me introduce myself for those that have never seen my channel before. Clairvoyant, channeler, speaker, sharer of the angel language. And that's what my channel is really about, is sharing that we're not alone. And this is a universal reading. I call them the Star Family. And they just, I just tap into them once in a while when I'm inspired. Probably for 3 or 4 years now, they appeared to me. I've never seen them. They didn't appear. They appeared as in thought. And what this is really about today is reaching out to those like me that have been sitting on the fence. They know they have something to offer. They know they have these gifts and abilities. They know that they want to share them because they are people out there that need to know that they're not alone, that they, how to stay in peace, how to use meditation, whatever your gifts are. If you've been wanting to get started, wanting to do what I do, I'm saying now's the time. Get off the fence, move forward, spread your wings. It's needed. It's very needed. And if we all get out there, maybe no one will be missed, right? Someone that needs to hear something today. Maybe you could save a life. Maybe you can just bring someone peace because of all the very strong energy that's out there now. There's lots and lots going on. I don't need to tell you. I don't need to go into any details. So I'm going to read this to you because that's who I'm shouting out to tonight. That's who, when I wrote this, I don't remember the situation, but it was someone had reached out to me for my light, and this is what the Star Family said is coming, and why we are needed as light workers and healers. And then I'll just go right into it. So if I say sister and you're a brother, put in the word brother instead, right? Tweak it to you. Just close your eyes. Listen for what is here for you. And let's enjoy this together. Okay? Star Family, November 4th, 2025. Sisters of Light or Brothers of Light. Hello, dearest one. We are so happy to hear of the peace you have in your heart. At this time, we shine down on you as you shine on others. It is a reflection of our symbionts. Well, I put at the end of this, because it was a word I didn't know, but what it is symbionts is a misspelling or a change in the wording for symbiosis or symbiotic. Symbiosis is a close and long-term interaction between two different species. A symbolic relationship can be mutually beneficial. Mutualism. Okay, so keeping that in mind, because we're going to talk about some animals here too, and how they speak to us through symbolism. It is a reflection of our symbionts. Your sister of the light has called upon you for an understanding of her visions. We say thank you for her courage to reach out. It is not easy or exemplary to share those thoughts. With that, we will continue. It is a time to reveal what has not been shown in the past. 444, important here. There is a veil of existence all around you. This is not new information. You know that, and you have shared that already. What is new is the worlds are merging and it cannot be stopped. You will coexist, meaning the veil is thinning. That's what they mean by worlds here. But only a few, a chosen, will be able to see. You are the healers. You are the gifted. It is necessary for the veil to be shattered and torn. Through this fracture comes a mist of healing, necessary to circumvent the world as it is today. This mist is silent, colorless, odorless. It is framed in the love that resonates of the past ancestors reaching out through the animal world, through the innocence and purity of the animal kingdom. Sisters of light, turn to your hearts, turn to your own innocence. Reflect upon the meaning of these spirits that have chosen you. Why this lizard making a visit? Apparently there was a lizard in this person's vision that I was reading. Why was the cat getting your attention? Okay. Dearest one, we have given you much knowledge. Use it now to love your sister as she has never been loved before. Love the world as it has never seen. Use all of your knowledge to bless the innocent. Sanctify those awakening. Sis is just one of the many who will be seeking your knowledge. We have sent her as a preparation, a grace period to grow your confidence. You will fully understand as the future nears. Be humble, be gentle, soft-spoken, ambient, all-knowing, yielding only to your truth, allowing others to be in theirs. Bow to no one as you would not bow to yourself. We are one. So if you are one of these healers, one of the light workers that just happened to pick this up today and find it, I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to everyone. Maybe you don't even know that you're a light worker yet. Maybe this will spark something. Maybe you see lots of animals that just show up. I have a little story to share. This was kind of out there, and it really made me aware of how the angels can intervene when through animals that they have a very big message. Well, back in 2009 or 10, it was the middle of July. It's very hot here. We're the high desert. And I was out on a walk. This is when all of this was coming to fruition. I thought I was out of my mind because this veil they're speaking of was so thin for me. And I didn't know how to open and close and to understand what was going on. I just, as so many people I've heard that have the same gifts as I do, at the beginning it's a struggle. And I'm walking up this hill, I'll never forget it, and all of a sudden, plop, right in front of my feet, it hit so hard it did the dust like this. And I looked down, and it's a, not a chameleon, what is the one that looks, it's a water animal, but it was totally out of, gosh darn it, what is that called? Oh my goodness. Well, you'll know it. It's the one that's, it's not a frog, but it's in and out of water, but it doesn't do well out of water. And it just literally drops out of the sky. And I pick it up, and we had a pond. I'll get it before the end of this senior moment. I I take it over to the pond, and it ended up staying in there for months. But I remember looking up what that meant. So here the angels drop it right at my feet. The message that this animal had was extremely significant at the time, obviously, or they wouldn't have put it right at my feet, like, hello, dummy, boom. That's what I call a shout, when the angels are shouting out to us. And, oh my gosh, I can just see this animal. I know you know what it is. And it's in the reptile family, but it's really shiny skin, and it's kind of spotted, and it almost like has a tail, right? It's the body just extends like a lizard does. Well, I'll put it at the end of this, a picture of it anyway. Anyway, so the message at the time was very, very significant. I remember going, oh my goodness, this is, you know, they really want me to get the message from this. And like I said, I was in a lot of transformation time. I was trying to understand what was going on with me. It was just 11/11. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I gotta let that go. I'll find out in a minute. Anyway, that's how they use animals, and that's what they were referring to in here. But there's lots of other ways that they communicate with us and help us help each other. So those of you that are sitting on the fence, you know you have these gifts. You're afraid of maybe what someone's going to judge you. Well, if you can put that aside and ask for the doors to open and come out of the closet like I did. It's time for you. It's time for you to be out here helping people, even if it's just one a day. That's my goal, one a day, that I made a difference. Aho, amen. So it is. If this helped you today and you feel inspired, shout out and let me know. It does my heart good to know that others are finding their way as well. Mwah. Hey, salamander. That's the animal I was talking about. Very significant here. They are associated with resilience and fire, and therefore a symbol of firefighters. They could live through fire, is what this says here. Transformation and rebirth. This is the one that really stands out to me. Because they can regenerate limbs and are associated with fire, they symbolize personal growth, because fire is about rebirth, the burning away of the old, right? They symbolize personal growth, shedding old habits, and emerging stronger from trials. So that's what was there for me today, and was then. You know, like I said, I was learning. I was becoming a whole new person, completely walking away from one life and beginning another life. I've done that so many times. Maybe the salamander needs to be my power animal. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you. Salamander.